Do you know what time it is? It's time for FAQ. We asked what you want to know about us, so ask us anything. And we did get some questions and we are going to go through those questions.
So, the first question.
So, Poppen asked, what can we expect the future from you? Are you going to have a place for vegetables on your off-grid land? Thank you for sharing your story with us.
Yes, at least we will have potatoes, because they are easy to grow.
Yeah, and we know they will grow there.
And after that, of course, in the future when we are on our plot during the summer times, we're gonna put something to grow there.
Yeah, because keeping a garden, it means that you have to be constantly there, like taking care of it. It's not animal, but pretty close.
Yeah.
But we are excited. We are dreaming of getting a huge garden, but let's see.
We are also planning to make a greenhouse to the plot. So, because in Finland the time of growing is so short,
Yeah.
so with greenhouse we can...
Longer the period and grow vegetables even in fall time and early spring. Luckily we like the Nordic vegetables, so kales and carrots and potatoes and these things that are easy. Easy to grow. Hi Joni and Sarah, we love to watch your videos and you inspired us to build our own sauna in the backyard. Great
Nice.
guys! Maybe a strange question, but will you host visitors on your plot in the future?
Actually, whoever wants to go there to spend a night or two, even if we are not there, you are more than welcome. So
Yeah.
give us a message to maybe Facebook or Instagram and we will give you
The coordinates.
to the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. We are not there
We
every
don't
day.
host you.
Host you, but you are welcome to be there, spend a night or
Yeah.
two.
It's a beautiful place, but please keep in mind it's just a bare land, so there's no services. Then Salman asked, I really love your humor sense. Your one is very well prepared for winter time. Well, actually it's not very well.
Yeah, this is not...
Worst kind of motorhome to spend cold winters, but we have done a lot of things so we can cope with these colder weathers.
But it's Helsinki is not that cold, so we don't need like a full winter-proof van.
Yeah. And if you check the map, Finland is kind of large and long country, so we don't live in the Arctic Circle. We live in very south, so it's kind of warm here. Don't you want to try in warmer places like south of Spain?
Yeah. Until now, our work has been here, keeping us in
Trapped.
Helsinki. But yeah,
Hopefully.
maybe in some winter we will be in southern Spain,
Yeah,
enjoying the warmness because it's almost summer there now.
but we don't want to be in hot climates during summer because we really hate the hotness and hot temperatures. Darren Gens, would you ever consider doing a North American trip?
Yes, we have actually planned already North American trip, but there's a couple of buts still on our way. Dogs and Corona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But,
money.
Yes, in the future, not in
Not near future, but someday.
someday.
Yeah. We have checked the Ro-Ro ship prices and everything, so you can do it in the pretty cheap budget also. Yep. Pekka who asked, onko siilejä näkynyt ja mitä mieltä olette niistä?
Ne on vähän niinku hiiriä tai rottia.
Yeah. So he asked, have we seen hedgehogs? Yeah. Not in recent. I don't know what has happened. But we like them a lot. The Friendly Motorhomes. Hi guys, how's the Fiat engine performance after 5 years? How many kilometers does it have it now?
I think it has 124,000 kilometers now. And it's been great.
Zero problems.
Zero problems, and the torque on that machine is great, and
Yeah.
we wouldn't actually need larger motor or anything. We are really happy with the Fiat.
And it always starts during the coldest time of the year also, when everything is freezing and we have not covered the engine anyway, so it always starts up. So that's a good.
Really good.
Angry camper, what would be your ultimate dream camper if money or anything didn't matter? What's your dream camper?
4x4. This
Expedition vehicle.
not that large, but small expedition vehicle. I think in Unimog would be dream to build on,
Yeah.
but not that large because we don't want to get stuck in the woods.
Yeah, and they always go really high up, so there will be branches that will smash your high expedition vehicle.
Yes, Unimog.
Well, my answer is that van vision, or what it's called, the Expo van that Heimer did. Actually, the green van. So Simo, you should sue them because they stole your idea of painting the van green. But it's really beautiful inside. It's more like a home-like and less motorhome. I don't like the pop-top it has, but maybe we would modify the sofas, the bed, and make it work for us and put a huge wood burner there. But that looks really cozy and comfy and really beautiful for an RV, because usually these RVs are not that pretty. Yes, next question. Vilkastus Mikko, where do you pay your income taxes? Did you get to choose the country or some average tax person?
Actually, in Finland, the taxation goes where you work or where you live or where you have relatives or anything that you own.
Where you have registered yourself.
So, for example, we have registered in Helsinki, so we pay taxes to Helsinki.
Yeah, we are Helsinki citizens. And Helsinki has a pretty low taxes if you compare the whole Finland. Crystal Palace. So excited to watch your property updates. What are your quicker goals / chances you plan of making?
I think
Nothing quick.
nothing quick. Yeah, growing something here, there, maybe greenhouse, maybe cellar where we can store stuff, maybe some small cottage. Not in the near future, but someday.
Yeah. We actually like it now, how it is. So there's a place for our van and place for other campers to park also, and there's a dock and sauna and outhouse. So pretty minimal, and we like it that way at the moment.
Shugbogi, will you be making plot available for paying visitors? We are from Scotland and that lake looks inviting.
Yes, the lake is inviting.
And we are not planning to make it like a
paid place, because there's not infrastructure or services, so of course we are not taking money.
But if our followers or our friends want to use the plot,
yeah, hit us a message and we will tell you our coordinates, and so if you are happy to drive there.
Peter Merck asked, since we are getting a van in August, what are the most essential things that you need in a van?
Congratulations of getting a van.
I think first, the most important rule is not to take anything or buy anything before you have the van.
Yeah, that's a good advice. So start with the bare minimum, and then when you need something, you actually crave for something and something would be really handy, then get it, but don't get anything before.
We drew a lot of things
away
because we bought them before the van.
Yeah, so that's why these all kind of must-have van life items list are kind of dangerous, because people value different things, and you might be buying like banana hammock to your van, and then you actually see that it will bruise all your bananas, and it's suitable just for people who live in a boat or something. But good bed, invest in a good bed, because when you sleep well, then other things don't bother you so much.
Hazel Miller asked, if you were to have a family, would you continue living in the van? We have family.
Yeah.
Dino and Pulla and us.
Our babies.
But we are not planning to make babies.
Yeah.
So
Too old for that.
so
But you can live in a van with the babies too.
Yeah.
You just make some things work. And you can take the baby anywhere you go. You cannot take dogs anywhere.
Yeah. So
Baby is easier.
Kale McKay, what is your favorite place you have visited and why?
So many wonderful places.
I think for wild camping perspective, the Croatian military base, the helipad that we were in.
Yeah.
And for place like sightseeing or something, I think Norway in general. All the fjords and all the things there.
It's gorgeous. I will say French Alp region because it was pretty surreal experience because we are in the middle of this really high density population, but there's no one, and France is pretty motorhome friendly country, so there's a lot of services. You can get water and you can do laundry and empty your tank, so it's really easy to travel there with the van. And there's beautiful places like beaches and mountains and rivers and lakes, so overall I would maybe say that. But the place doesn't matter when you fill your fuel tank and your fridge is full of good food and your toilet is empty and your water tank is full. It feels like you won the lottery. Even the place isn't that great, but if you sleep well and everything is good inside your van, you will be so happy.
Kia asked what we miss about real house.
Not like van house.
Yes, oven foods. That's one thing. Making pizza in an oven and
Yeah.
making all the oven foods. That's the only thing for me.
Oven is great.
Life beyond bricks. Do you ever see yourselves changing your van? No.
Maybe
Actu-
one day when this is too old and doing work to this car would cost so much, or it would be just convenient to change a newer one.
Yes, we have actually planned to move all the cupboards and all the interior to another Fiat Ducato in future. So
Just similar like this, so it will be 2.0, like nothing has changed, exactly the same except all the car parts are totally new. I think it's excellent idea.
Elaine Blackburn asks, when do you hope to travel again and where would you go?
When this corona beer situation will be over.
And last time we didn't see Atlantic Ocean, Spain, Atlantic Ocean, France, Belgium,
Portugal.
yeah, that
Like
direction.
west side of the in UK, maybe. There's so much people in UK.
Lowry Edmiston, what will your cabin look like on your property? When will you start building it? It will be small, 20 square meters.
Max.
Yes, there will be 2 large windows for growing plants on the springtime.
And admiring the lakeside when it's bad weather.
There's a patio. I think we saw one good option,
Yeah,
but we need lots of thicker
yeah, beams.
beams.
Also,
We want at least 20 centimeter beams, so
it
it's
will be cozy and comfy in the winter time too.
so it's totally winterproof.
Yeah. And we have thought about the idea of demolishing some old house and taking these 200 years old beams and build the cabin ourselves, but we will look different options. I think the ready-made that we just build ourselves will be the cheapest option.
Yeah, but it will be not in the near future, but
No.
or if we are stuck here with the corona, maybe we have
Yeah.
so much spare time, so we built the cottage before. But yeah,
That's true.
let's see. No exact plans at the
Yeah.
moment. Marco is asking if we put extra insulation to the doors, have any impact on the temperature inside the van? I think no.
No temperature-wise, but this this extra padding that we put inside of the sliding door, when I sit in these chairs, my feet doesn't get that draft feeling anymore, so it definitely helps, but it doesn't affect like temperature-wise.
Yeah, and in the last winter, actually, the step over here was frozen in
Yeah.
the coldest months, and now it's not. It helps with the draft, but it's not helping with the temperature.
Yeah.
So it has a little bit of effect. Helen Cleveley, what project do you have for your land? Project, greenhouse, cellar, growing something there,
Fishing a fish.
fishing a fish, and getting a boat, small rowing boat,
Yeah.
and of course in some day the cottage over there,
Tiny cabin,
tiny cabin,
not house. This
Yeah.
tiny little project.
and solar panels, lots of solar panels there,
Yeah.
because they are so cheap and we can charge our batteries with the external solar array.
Yeah. And we can get tons of batteries there and don't have to think about the weight issue.
But basically that is all our plans at the moment for the
Yeah.
plot.
And more questions.
These are from YouTube. So, J Luck, how do you cope with the boredom, especially now during the pandemic, and the fact you're living in a van? I don't know. I like a boring life.
Yeah, the COVID has not changed our life at all.
So,
It's
we like to
pretty
be in the middle of nature doing nothing. So,
Yeah,
being in a city doing nothing is not really special for us.
yeah,
And we have always movies and internet, and
Yeah.
we can learn new skills.
and study new languages.
So we don't see that we have boredom in any point.
Yeah, I think boring people are bored. The weather affects so much more than the COVID situation in our lives.
Gar Jones asks, I understand that you need to hold some things back for future content. Not for content, but there's a lot of other things that are rolling in the background.
Yeah,
Are you planning to give up going to work and work from your camper? Yeah, of course, we have that kind of plans. Timetable is still open, but
yeah, that's the ultimate dream. And we are working towards that dream every day.
lots of work. Roman, interesting to know what both of you do for a living.
I do normal office job, messing with the Excels, and I love it. So
Yeah, I'm a service engineer, and I train people to fix coffee machines, and I make recipes for coffee machines, and I'm a coffee nerd, so I'm on my dream job. So,
yeah, I'm just a nerd.
Gerald Wilson, do you have any future plans to change the rear-wheel drive or even four-wheel drive vehicle in future? Yeah, it would be nice four-wheel drive, but I don't know. We have had like couple of situations where we would need 4x4.
Yeah, and those are so expensive, so I don't think they would add a value to our lives, because we can basically drive wherever we want with this
Front wheel
two-wheel,
wide,
yeah.
And when you get four-wheel drive, it weighs more, and there's no room for grey water tanks underneath, and there's a lot of things that are also negative sides about 4x4. Kristina Kaasepalu, what is the coldest you have been in your van?
Minus 25.
Around there, yeah. It was, I think,
Last week when I went to work, but it wasn't windy, so
usually even if the temperatures are really cold, if there's no wind, it doesn't affect that much
Yeah.
inside temperatures. Yeah, it feels like old cottage, or that it has a draft in the corners
yeah.
when it's that cold. But
Just use wool socks.
yeah, that's a solution.
That's solution.
Can you teach us a couple of Finnish snow names with their explanation?
Yes. Joni bragging about having 20 different snow names. Let's hear one.
Pakkaslumi, which is basically a powder snow.
Everybody has it.
Yes, it has.
Loska,
Loska, really wet snow.
lörtsy.
Yeah, it's the same thing but in a different region. and tykkylumi.
This really beautiful snow that is in Lapland areas when the snow gathers around the tree trunks and everything, and it will be really heavy if the snow fall, but you can get this picture perfect
Yes.
pictures.
Aliap, what are your plans regarding the land you have purchased? Yes, we have gone through, but yeah, cottage, growing things, storaging things, enjoying things.
Yeah, enjoying. That's our main goal.
So,
Our safe haven.
yes. Keep it minimal and keep it really nice place to hang out. Any plans to turn it into a business venture, say small RV site, or will be just a personal use? Not the paying site. I think
No.
it will be open for whoever
Friends and
wants.
family and our subscribers.
So not like paying RV park because
No.
it has really lots of things that you have to take consider. But if anyone wants to enjoy it a couple of days, you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
That's we are offering that.
And people have been treating us so great when we have been traveling, so we want to give something back to the community.
Yeah. Have you or the van been attacked by wild animals like moose or deer? Do you have deer on your property? If yes, do you hunt?
No wild animal has ever attacked our van.
Or us?
Yeah.
They are really scared in Finland, all the wild animals, and
It's really rare to see some predator because they are so afraid of humans.
and bears are not aggressive in Finland.
Yeah. No.
Do you have deer on your property?
We have moose.
And we have seen deer markings there.
Yeah. But
So-
the hunters, I think they killed all the moose around the area.
Yeah, and you have to have permissions and everything, so we
Yeah.
are not going to hunt. We're gonna fish in
Yeah,
the lake.
we will eat fish.
Kevin Sharp, are you from Imatra? Yes. We are both.
Molemmat Imatralta.
Yes, we are both from Imatra, which is a city in eastern part of Finland, quite close to our property or plot.
Yeah.
And now when we are having the plot, we are much closer to our families.
Yeah.
So my dad and Sarah's dad
My
and mom.
parents, yeah.
What one life channels do you watch or subscribe to? At the moment we are watching Nomadic Fanatic and Living Free and
Angry Camper.
Angry Camper and Adventure Vanman.
Yeah.
Those are actually the 4 channels that we follow.
A lot of YouTubers quit and we hate it. Because when you find an interesting channel and then they just stop posting and it's so annoying.
I forgot to add, I wonder if portable lithium-ion power station 500 watt hours would get you through those static weekends away from grid.
Yes, it would.
But
And
power
if we
stations are these boxes.
Okay, Joni can answer that one.
We actually bought lithium batteries, large lithium batteries.
They are not arrived yet.
But that is our solution, so it's integrated in our van and it will be huge.
Yeah.
400 amp hours,
So,
so 4 kilowatt hours.
that's huge. And continue watching our videos. We will make an install video and see how it goes.
Yeah, because
No
it's-
pressure.
no pressure. It's interesting installation because it's so huge and all the fuses are huge and the
Scary.
cords are this thick. And
Yeah.
but yeah, we will be having lithium batteries. You run the engine at times in the winter to provide enough power to charge your devices. How long and how often can you do this for without breaking your van?
We don't know.
We don't know, but yeah, there's a lots of things, people saying that it's getting clogged, all the EGGs and
Yeah.
valves and everything. Yeah, we know that it's a risk, and also we know that it's not good for engine to idle.
But we do it anyway.
So we have counted that even if it makes some damage to the van or motor or gets
Yeah.
clogged, it's still worth it. And if it gets clogged, then we just fix it.
Yeah. But hopefully we don't have to run the engine.
We usually run it maximum of 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And usually we run it when we are charging the batteries and everything, so
Yeah.
we can get all the juice. And we bought also the battery charger. In the past we had 17 amps going to the laser battery, and now it's 60. So
Imagine.
3 times more, and we don't have to idle that long.
Yeah.
Usually maybe 5 to 10 minutes to just top off the battery
Yeah.
for the rest of the night.
And I think the idling the van is just like last option.
Resort.
Yeah.
How old are your doggos? We always
Forget.
you know, it's something around 15 years old and Pulla is 14.
Yeah, about it.
About it. Yeah, but they are really old dogs. Chihuahuas
Well, they can.
live really long, like
Yeah.
20 years or 25 years. So hopefully we can travel with those dogs
Yeah.
for a long time. Yeah. Old and really lazy dogs.
Yeah. But they are healthy still, and sometimes they get excited and prance around, but not too much. They
Yeah.
mainly just sleep.
And when we are out here, they just sleep.
Yeah.
Wild camping is getting even more restricted thanks to irresponsible behavior. Yes, and for example, Portugal is passing laws of wild camping and prohibiting it. Same is in Spain and yeah, other countries.
But I don't wonder. I have seen pictures. People, there's like human feces in the beaches, and people will park there for weeks. And
Yeah,
well, some people, not of course all.
all. And of course, it's just a small group of people that are behaving badly.
Yeah.
But we are not seeing any restrictions coming to Finland. We have the freedom of roam,
Yeah.
and there isn't that much problems in Finland.
Maybe around the tourist areas in high season.
And there isn't that much vans or motorhomes coming to Finland because here's no services and you have to wild camp and if you want or go to the camping ground. But I don't see any restrictions coming to Finland in
Yeah.
near future or in future because the freedom of roam,
It's so strong law here,
and I think it would be
like constitutional, if you will try to restrict that.
but yeah, not gonna see that happen in Finland or in neighboring countries because there isn't that much people here.
Yeah, lucky for us.
Yes. And yeah, Portugal and other countries that had actually prohibited wild camping and making it worse. There is also silver lining on that. For example, in Portugal there will be lots of more camper stops for campers, vans and motorhomes.
Yeah.
Already now in Algarve area there is actually I think 2 or 3 places of free or really cheap camper stops coming. They are building them.
Yeah, so
So-
you can park your van there. You can go to the beach at daytime and nighttime when it comes, just drive away from
Or-
the beach.
Actually those camper parks were near the beach.
Okay.
So
really?
there was walk
Cool.
distance. So there's always silver lining on this. I think there was all of the questions there, and thank you for all the questions. We got really good questions
Yeah,
to answer. I will go now shower.
hot
This-
shower.
Long hot showers to the service house.
And I think we will close these doors because I think this was a bad idea. Shoot outside, but I was kind of lazy to clean inside of the van, so this was our solution. And it's beautiful and it's not snowing, so
And maybe ordering takeaway.
yeah, it means no doing the dishes.
We have been using lots of takeaways now because we don't have the running water, so doing dishes is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, hot pizza sounds so good. Let's go shower and then order. Thank you.
Thank you.